it's just hard to make a successful shark movie. There are just only a few, and they're really hard to name. And Jaws is like the only one that just is like good. And there are scenes where a kid could be like, that shark looks a little weird, even in the original. I don't know why it's so hard to do. I don't know if like Jaws crushed the premise, because sharks are fucking scary.
Yeah, no, Jaws single-handedly crushed the premise. I mean,
there's just nothing else to do with them.
No, that's not. That's the only thing that you could do with a shark. That's it. Then you just start doing ridiculous shit with sharks.
Putting them in tornadoes.
Yeah, that movie's Jaws is gonna live forever.
It stole all the real estate. Like, there's no other places that they can go to there. Like, they covered all elements. They got like kids. They got partiers. Even every movie afterwards still feels like that. Like, they killed the shark in this movie, but it wasn't the right shark. Like, everything. Like, they're talking about bite radius, where it's like, it can't be that shark. It's not big. It's the same fucking movie, like just repackaged with more horrible premises. It's a watered-down version of the original.
Oh, yeah. And another mistake they made is showing Jaws, the shark, all the time. Because that was the most scariest thing about the first one, was you didn't really see him.
Honestly, talking about that out loud, Quint. I think Quint made a huge impact for Jaws, because there were scary parts of the original Jaws. You remember he goes down in the boat, like, and he's in a suit and he's looking and he sees the dead body in there. Scary. Payoff of the shark and the daylight isn't that great in the original Jaws. There are parts where you could tell a little bit, but out of all the movies, it's the best looking. But when that fucking shark hops on that boat and eats Quint, that was when everybody was like, oh my God. Like, they didn't shy away. You heard that man dying, and he, just spitting out blood. You don't need it every time, but like if every time you shy away from the kill, you're not as afraid. And I think that Quint scene, A, still crazy that it's PG, but B, like that cemented it, I think. And that kill spoke for like the franchise, because you knew what the shark was capable of. But it's a hard thing to perfect, a shark actually eating somebody. Like, in a slasher movie, Jason can come up with the machete and then you just turn to the scene on the wall where the blood sprays. You can do that in a couple, but there needs to be a few where he squeezes somebody's eyeball out, because you need to see it. I need that more in shark movies, and I know that has to be crazy hard to deliver and make it look real, but you would think from a mechanical aspect, somebody could do it. I feel like underwater with squibs and a mechanical, like not even like a very basic robot shark. Like, I feel like you could really get like some pretty gnarly shots underwater, dude. Like, you have some like hamburger meat underwater. You could film it all in a pool, like a licensed scuba diver person. 83 is a long time ago, but since then we have had shark movies, but they still have the same corny ass payoff. And I'm like, I don't know, like, we can't make a good looking shark prop, like one that we can just open and close his mouth and get somebody that can go underwater. It's the work of cameras, baby. Like, I don't need the fucking head on. I don't need to be in the shark like Jonah, but give me a shot of this shark latching onto somebody underwater and pulling some squibs out, blood, like, that's what I want to see.